Have you guys ever bought CSGO skins before and got bothered by a bunch of cockroaches? Well, same here. I've got bothered by a lot of cockroaches. This video is going to be about how do you lower the amounts of cockroaches that are going to be approaching you. I'll just say right now, completely getting rid of them is going to be sort of impossible. But you can seriously decrease the amount of cockroaches that are going to be actually approaching you. So this video is going to do just that. It's going to explain how to basically get rid of a lot of them. So let's get right into it. So the first step is going to be just as simple as it sounds. Just don't add randoms. Do not add people that you do not know. And maybe if it's a person who played a competitive match with you, it's okay. I guess you could accept him because he's not likely it's not likely that he's going to try and scam you. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but the chances are really, really low. But yeah, just ignore them. Ignore the random ads. If you don't really know the person, just Steam basically made a button for ignoring friend requests. So just use that. The second step is going to be a bit more complicated, but it's going to actually sort of stop a lot of incoming friend requests, and I'll explain how in just a second. So just like in the other video that I basically posted, my previous video, I showed you guys how to basically the scammer's POV and how they scam. So the scammers actually use something called an index. They use websites called csgo.exchange, a lot of websites like that. And what they do is they basically scan your Steam profile. And they scan your inventory and they do all that type of stuff. And that is how the scammers actually get to you. So this step is going to be basically just privating your inventory. When you private your inventory, the website is not going to be able to actually scan your inventory whatsoever. Which means that, let's just say you did not buy a skin. Like, let's say you're thinking about buying a knife. If you private your inventory and then you buy a knife, then the website is not going to be able to, store your information on the website, which means that the scammers are not going to be able to actually find your inventory or not be able to actually find the knife in your inventory. And that is how you're actually playing it safe. Now, if you're going to just private your inventory, some websites still store that information, but the really important thing is that it's not going to continue scanning your inventory, which means that it's going to stop more scammers. So this is for this step. Now, this step is going to be something a little bit different. Now, I've seen a lot of profiles that are basically talking about how you're trying to trade your items or how you're trying to sell your CSGO items, but don't be too flashy with it, because if you're going to be too flashy with it, you're basically asking to get more scammers. If you really want to sell your skins or trade your skins, use websites, and I'm not sponsored. My channel is not that popular yet, so I'm not sponsored by any website that I'm going to actually say or list off, but you have a bunch of websites that you can basically just try and sell your CSGO skins if you really want to, sell them to, get PayPal money. You can use Skinport or Bitskins or just a bunch of websites like that. Just, you don't have to be flashy with it, because not only you're going to look like sort of a scammer yourself, but you're also going to be more of a... I don't know. It's a very flashy thing. It's it's basically what attracts all of the scammers, which is not exactly what you really want to do. I'll show an example of what I'm talking about when I'm talking about really flashy profiles. This is just not what you really want to go for. And so yeah, that's basically about that. But I still believe that the best step that you can actually do is just privating your inventory. That is basically it. Probably my top tip that you can basically take from this video. So yeah, there are not a lot of ways to actually get rid of them besides what I basically said. But of course, what you could do, and this is just something that I just kind of want to ask you. It's more of a poll more than anything. I was thinking about making a Discord server. Now, this is going to be a very simple Discord server where you're going to be able to submit like photos of you just trolling CSGO scammers, and then I'm basically going to just, you know, display them on my channel and yeah, just try and do something kind of funny with that. So let me know if you'd want that, and if you know, of course, of any new scamming method that is out there, of course, just send it my way so I can basically warn a lot of people. I'm gonna try and do my best. And so yeah, have an amazing day, y'all.